You don't look any worse the wear. Holding steady? A scent that strong will stay with you. I suppose that's the point. The lure of something more. More pleasure, more power. I know it too well. A kiss, a touch, a victory, minor gifts with bigger ones always to come. My advice? When a tempting stranger offers you sweets, deny them. There's no cure for the poison inside.
Look what the Absolute dragged in. It's my pussycat, the Blade of Frontiers. You come for a rematch? Can't wait to add the remaining eye to my collection.
I'm not here for you. I'm here for the woman. I know you took her. Where is she? Where is Mizora?
You ain't met the Blade's friend. The pussycat sure knows how to pick her. Smells funny when you burn her. Screams real good, too. Tell you what, pussycat. Make this rat squeal, and I'll take you right to her.
You want me to torture him? Forget it!
Then forget your precious lady, mate, and slink out of here! Your chum's all right, pussycat. Go on, give it a go.
No, please.
You face the prisoner. Consider the tools at your disposal, and...
Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Spike? Enough!
Look what the Absolute dragged in. It's my pussycat, the Blade of Frontiers. You come for a rematch? Can't wait to add the remaining eye to my collection.
I'm not here for you. I'm here for the woman. I know you took her. Where is she? Where is Mizora?
You ain't met the Blade's friend. The pussycat sure knows how to pick her. Smells funny when you burn her. Screams real good, too. Tell you what, pussycat. Make this rat squeal, and I'll take you right to her.
You want me to torture him? Forget it!
Then forget your precious lady, mate, and slink out of here! You one of that bad, eh? Well, you better get sniffing, pussycat, 'cause she's long gone. But I'll tell you who took her. Ain't like you'll catch up. Gone with the Drow. They got big plans for her.
The gods be damned. I will rip you to shreds!
I better go before they catch us.
Found Spike. And for nothing. Mizora, where are you? Answer me, damn it!
Your minds connect. and you see the same devilish face you'd seen when you first met Wyll.
Look, you want answers, but it's not the time or the place.
We'll talk in camp when I'm ready. And I'll tell you what you want to know. I know you've got questions, but let me ask you one first. You ever want something so bad, you'd stop at nothing to get it? Then I reckon you'll understand. I told you how Spike torched the village and yanked out my eye. I vowed to the hells and the heavens that I'd make him pay. But that wasn't the whole story. A woman rose from the town's ashes. My soul shivered as soon as her lips touched my ears. She promised I'd have my revenge. Mizora would forge me into a hero. I'd have the power to slay my every enemy, save their every victim. All in exchange for my endless devotion. She only revealed her true form after I'd said yes. A Cambion. Half human, half devil. You were right about the fake eye. It's a sending stone. Mizora can call on me whenever she wishes. My soul became hers, in this life and beyond. And so I was, at first anyway, until I put her new powers to use. I called forth the flames and fury of the 9 hells themselves. I could conjure fire and command beasts. The more I craved, the more she promised. Balls of fire, festering clouds. I went from spoiled brat to savior. My way of avenging every blameless life taken. Slay enough monsters, save enough villages, and there could be peace. I didn't at first, but then I came to know its true cost. I took my first taste of victory, sweet as silk root, and then another, and another. Mizora would come just after battle, kiss my neck, touch me just so, dangle just one more promise over my head. A game with no winner and no end. There came a time I wanted out. I was telling Mizora just that when the squiddy snatched us both. After the crash, goblins plucked her from her pod and... well, I reckon you know the rest. I don't know what the Drow want with Mizora, but she promised to break our bond if I save her. I free her, and she frees me. Mizora demanded a price I was unwilling to pay. One I won't speak of. Not now, and not here. The bargain is void if she's killed, near as I can tell. A nigh impossible task, even for the blade. If the Drow slayed her, they'd do me a great favor. Or so I think on the darkest days. But she still lives. They want something from her. Gods know what. Thank you. Your loyalty means more than the whole of the realm's riches. The blade comes from noble stock, Chief. Born in Baldur's Gate, bred in the upper city. And a steadfast dagger in my father's side. A different time, a different will. Oh, you got me all wrong. Hell, the man was my hero. He saw whatever shiny bauble he wanted and took it. and my fingers were every bit as sticky. Then I went thieving in the wrong shadows. Got myself into trouble. Father shipped me off to the Flaming Fist. Figured they'd teach me a few lessons. I've learned a few, all right. Just not the ones he expected.
It's staying right here. The beasts came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Minch too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Time for blood! Goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Yes, but just Halsin will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. Indeed? Well, not the most opportune moment, but given the lengths you went to, I assume there's some urgency. Come on then, what's the problem? Unless you'd rather wait for an audience of goblins. Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let's see what we can do. There's a chokehold of magic binding the creature to you. Any efforts to remove it would almost certainly kill you. Or worse. Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. Moonrise Towers. That place is where the cultists send their captives. Innocents go in, true souls come out. It has to be the source of this magic. Be glad it did, or you'd be a true soul by now. If we can get to Moonrise and understand just what this magic is, then perhaps we can rid you of this parasite. It's immensely powerful, whatever it is. Strong enough to slow ceremorphosis to a crawl. Luckily, that gives you more time. I wish I could. But there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Drow Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. You Drow relish turning on your own if there's something to be gained. Don't pretend otherwise. Unfair of me, perhaps. But I've had few encounters with Drow to make me think otherwise. Perhaps you can enlighten me.
There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Magnificent showing. The bards will carry your praises across Faerun, hell, across all of Toril. And I'll be leading the songs.
The Drow took Mizora, so we push forward till we find her.
If we're lucky, someone can pluck out these brain bugs on the way.
To thorns! I ought to exile you from this place. Forever! Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands.
Let us raise a glass to freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And of course, to us. May our bond only grow stronger. I hadn't imagined myself so subtle. Or, to put it another way, yes. Your heart beats strong, friend. The blade rarely seeks partnership. But the frontier provides few of life's creature comforts. I reckoned our union might extend to your bunk tonight. Meet you at your bunk when you're ready. I trust I won't have to wait long. Torture, don't keep me waiting. I beg you.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You're still glowing from battle. On my honor, you've never looked more beautiful.
You smell ale and smoke as Wyll leans in. His lips are but inches from yours.
May I?
An ache grips your head. You see a flash, bronze hair, pale skin, and it is gone.
Pardon, just a bit woozy. Now, where were we?
When the image comes, the pain is sharper than before. like a mind flayer scraping its claws across your skull. This time, you see a full face, a woman, skin pale as the moon, lips impossibly pink. But then, she changes. Pale skin turned to red, horns push through her hair. Her smile cuts through your desire like a blade.
Damn it! Must she ruin everything? I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be this way.
Wyll has slept next to you. He's still there when your eyes open.
I'd forgotten what it was like to feel safe. I'm used to being the hero. Not so used to needing one. It means so much to hear those words from you. I wish I could give more in return. My flesh, at least. Something deeper, were you to ask it. But only a free man can give himself fully. Until my pact is broken, I'm never free. Did you not feel my lips against yours? Have you forgotten the heat of our bodies pressed to each other? Hand over heart, I would feel it again, and more still, once I'm rid of her. Come on. We've much...
Gets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You're still glowing from battle. On my honor, you've never looked more beautiful.
You smell ale and smoke as Wyll leans in. His lips are but inches from yours.
May I? You've heard it too, then. The voice of your wanting. More powerful than any sorcery, more terrifying than any sword, for it speaks only truth. It is through wanting's magic that you know I speak true. I'm where I should be, and with the woman I want.
An ache grips your head. You see a flash, bronze hair, pale skin, and it is gone.
Pardon, just a bit woozy. Now, where were we?
When the image comes, the pain is sharper than before, like a mind flayer scraping its claws across your skull. This time, you see a full face, a woman, skin pale as the moon, lips impossibly pink. But then, she changes. Pale skin turned to red, horns push through her hair. Her smile cuts through your desire like a blade.
Damn it! Must she ruin everything? I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be this way. Please, show me how.
Wyll has slept next to you. He's still there when your eyes open.
You're more beautiful now, if you can believe it. You flatter me, friend. Surely a mere trick of the light. Yes, but also no. I've no proper word for what you are to me. I've never tasted fruit so tender as yours, but Missoura's eyes will stray only so long. Only a free man can give himself fully. Until my pact is broken, I'm never free. Did you not feel my lips against yours? Have you forgotten the electricity? Last night was a storm, and we were the lightning. Hand over heart, I will create thunder again with you. Now come. We've much to do, and little time for it. Our night together, I mean. I can still feel your... well, you know. What's on your mind?
The Drow took Missoura, so